All right, do we live, do we love?
Definitely.
All righty. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed. So Tamar has responded to her ex-fiance, Jeremy Robinson, and she came out very subdued, very calm, and she's not fighting the universe in all of this mess. She's coming out actually super mature, and I loved it because I want the best for her. She's going on tour and all of these things, and it just made me feel sad because, you know, Jeremy and Tamar had a YouTube channel together, and this is what I'm talking about. You have all of these social media savvy ways of doing things, showcasing yourself as a couple, but you're not a couple. You don't know how to survive as a couple, and so it's always easier to walk away. And that's what Jeremy did. And as far as I'm concerned, you know, I feel, and I said it before, that Tamar, you dodged the bullet. He was not the guy. He was not the guy. I'm sure you had a wonderful time together. You had wonderful dinners. You made sweet, sweet love, and you kissed each other, and you said all the lovely things on social media, blah, blah, blah. But he was not the guy. He was in it to get a name for himself. And you know what? Here we are talking about him. So let us jump right into it without a beat. She says, I have a quick testimony. Imagine your home being robbed, moving to a new city, trying to find your new tribe, never finding where you fit in, and then finally settling in with at least one person you trust. To getting your car robbed and vandalized, then broken up from the person you love and feel safe with, all in the same hour. What are you doing, God? It's too much. It's not. That's a lie. Let me tell you something. He's changing your situation, changing your environment, changing everything so that he can finish something in you that he started. Trust in him. Trust the process. God got you. Be encouraged. Never give up. It's all right around the corner. If he doesn't change your situation, change will never come. And so I was just telling you about my situation so you can reflect on your situation. Nothing happened to me. It happened for me. I'm no victim. I'm a survivor who is in rehearsal for my very own tour that's almost 100% sold out. I'll take it, God, and whatever else you have for me. Love it. Love it. And she's absolutely 110% correct. 110% correct, because it kind of sort of happened to me. I was in Norway. I thought I had friends. They turned out to be the ones that were trying to bury me alive. I was struggling because we were doing IVF and we were getting nowhere. I didn't have a job. I didn't have family. All I had was Ula, and it was the worst time ever. And I really felt as if just jump. But there was a part of me that said, Fumi, everything that is happening to you is because you can't see the end game. You can't see the end game. It's going to be big. And what I know about our Father upstairs is that when you resist with a relationship, with a job, with a house, with anything, he will intervene and he will push you aside and he will take care of it himself. And that is always worse, because he gives you the signs. When a friend is behaving some kind of shady-wady, you are excusing it. When a relationship is kind of going awry, you're making excuses for him. You're saying to yourself, no, I don't think so. No, you know what? I did this last week. Well, you know what? Everybody got something. Well, you know what? No. You know why it's bugging you? Because it's a red flag. Because somehow it didn't sit right with your spirit. It didn't sit right with your mind. It didn't sit right with anything. But you are fighting it. Because we want to believe in the dream, because we are good people, because we believe in the greater good. And so you hold on to something that has been disconnected from the wall. The thing is that you can't see that it has been unplugged from the wall. God sent you those signs. I promise you, he sent you those signs. But you know how ironic we are. We actually are creatures of habit. We are very happy and comfortable with what we are familiar with. And as bad as that relationship is, we are familiar with it. We are what? We are familiar with it. Hence goes the saying, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. But God said, sis, how many signs must I send to you? Get rid of this guy because I have stuff for you ahead. Get rid of these relationships with all of these stupid girls because I've got stuff for you ahead. Because Fumi, you have a job to do. And guess what? You have to start the job before the baby comes, because the job is going to give you that unique situation where you can maneuver your time schedule around your kid because you started late. So I will give you all the time with Adrian. But you got to start now before the baby comes. Dry your tears. We got work to do. I dried my tears and I sat there and I said, you know what, Fooms? Finish this. Because it does make you stronger. And time is a beautiful thing. It's only the time in the moment. The time in the moment is the most hurtful. Because the first hurt cuts the deepest. It cuts the deepest. When I was doing cycles of treatment, the first loss was the deepest. By the time we had gotten to about rounds 4, 5, I was like, okay, fine, what are we doing that's not right? What is it that we have to change here? You become stronger. And that becomes your survival mechanism. It is a sensational skill to have. And not all of us are privileged to get it. Because God sends us and gives us different assignments. Some of us are leaders and some of us are soldiers. All should be respected. And sometimes, if, for example, I was given an insight into my future, not the good part, the hard part, I would have said, I can't do it. Hell to the no, I can't do it. I did it. And when I came out the other end, I was suited and booted in steel. There is nothing you can say to me that can get to me. Really, there is nothing. Because I've heard it all before. And I have been hurt multiple times before. So I know what it looks like. I know how it sounds. And I know what it feels like. So that is why I've said it on this channel, I got the gift of goodbye. Because I have now mastered the stages of mourning and loss and grief. That Fumi, you got to let it go. As much as you love this, or want her, or him, or whatever, or whatever, I can let it go. Mentally, I can let it go. Because I know that it was never really mine to begin with. And that does come with age and it comes with time. And so I am so happy that Tamar said all of this so eloquently and broke it down for everybody to truly understand. She sent that message out. I'm nothing special. I'm just a celebrity that had a stupid ass boyfriend who came out there talking about, well, you know what, this, that, and the other. That's what that was. But me right here, the way God has made me, the way God has blessed me, you tend to forget. I'm a Braxton. We're going on tour. We're kind of sort of sold out. Let's focus on that. And I live for it. I live for women like this that are strong. No matter how many bullets you fire off, she'll still stand. She'll still get up, because that's life. It's not the challenges in our lives. It really is not. It's how many times we get up from those challenges. That is what makes you inspirational. That is what makes you admirable. That is what people stand up and say, you know what, let me take note. In actual fact, I can do this. For me, this is everything, because I was really feeling that she was shady towards Jeannie, and you guys, the comments that they were never friends, I still felt it was shade. But I'm going to give Tamar her flowers right here and now. Tamar, you know what? If you come to London, I will buy a ticket. Don't send me a ticket. I will buy a ticket and I will shout your name, because you know what? We are all flawed. None of us are perfect. And we make mistakes, and we say stupid things, and we say silly, insensitive things. But that does not mean that we're going to drag you out in the street to the stakes and say we don't forgive. Who are we? What does that say of us? Like I said, we are all flawed. We all made mistakes. Tamar, this was flawless. This was beautiful. I lived for it. I read it once, I read it twice, and I said, you know what? This is my girl. She knows how to what? She knows how to survive. There was somebody I was talking to over the weekend. When I tell you, crying every 5 minutes, I really can't stand it. I really can't. You know what, girl? This is life. Get up, do the work, keep pushing. You will be okay. It's constant. And you know what I tell you, girls? It's too much high maintenance. Nobody wants to do it. It's the kind of thing where as soon as I see the phone, I immediately sigh. Do I have the energy, mentally, emotionally, to pick up this call and coax this baby for 45 minutes straight, talking about you're wonderful, you're amazing, keep on going, da 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 da? Do I have the energy? Sometimes I do not, because I have a 5-year-old little boy who really does need my attention, and I need to be in my happy place with my husband and live my life, because God knows I upload for all of you all here every single day. Lipstick, outfit, wigs, hair, everything. I need to catch a break. That little time you want to rob me talking about something that I've been done told you, but you don't want to listen because you want somebody to carry you. Go onto a scale, whatever that weight is, carry it for an hour. You can't. Can you imagine somebody else carrying that weight for you? That's what I thought. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, my darlings, and I will see you what? Sooner than later. Are we loving the mixed prints? A little bit of red, a little bit of jazz. This is Zara Ambassador. And then I bought this, I don't remember. I got rid of my storage and I got some bits and pieces out, and this fits. And I thought to myself, wow, you pussycat. Yes, I did. I lived for it too. All right, toots, I gotta go. Did I mention that I'm going to be modeling for African Fashion Week London? Yes, I am, baby. Yes, I am. We're back on the runway. The model industry has changed a lot too from when I was in my 20s. Now you have like the women's division at model agencies, and they want you to walk, they want you to model. And I said, well, you know what? I'm kind of here. I'll take the check. Why not? I am so excited. For those of you that are going to be in London, kindly pass by to say hi. I love to see you guys at any and every opportunity. So until then, mama, take care of yourself, be good. And to my boys too, to my Fumi Nation men, when I tell you I'm so proud of you, I love you. Mwah, ciao.